Greetings everybody, Yo, Games Online. Welcome back to more Lost Dimension. Last time, we got through what was left of the second stratum. We got through Brutal Clash, we got through the other submission, we did all that. And in this episode, it's time once again for Judgment. Progress will be saved, there is no going back. We're all ready. Let's go. This scenery looks familiar. Not in the good way.
This is... I'm impressed you made it so far. I suppose a round of applause is in order.
How about a round of go screw yourself, you dumbass? Now drop the act and fight us!
You make us risk our lives while you watch us from high above. You have quite the twisted mind.
Cowardly maggot. Why don't you join us face to face?
Well, if we're in this chamber again, that can only mean one thing. Time to whittle away our comrades once again.
You're having us do that again? I don't want to kill any more teammates.
But we don't know who the traitor is, and you expect us to kill them? Do we have a choice in the matter?
What benefit do you gain from doing any of this? Do you actually enjoy all this, the end?
There it goes again. He glares at me with such hatred in his eyes.
You all have a choice before you. But it's not the choice of whether or not to kill. It's the choice of whom to kill, or whom to be killed by.
No, I won't accept that. We all managed to get this far by working together. Can't we work together to overcome this too?
I think we can assume the only way upward is for us to vote again. We can't just sit here, so there's really no alternative. We need to keep climbing. However sickening this whole affair may be.
Quit jerking us around! What the hell do you want from us? If all you want is a fight, then bring it on! Fair and square! Stand your ground, not this bullshit!
You know, maybe this is just what he wants. He might be one of those sadistic freaks that enjoys watching people suffer.
So there's really no other way, huh? Need to go through with it?
No hard feelings, mates. I won't hold a grudge either.
Sorry, but I have no intention of stopping here. I will reach the top floor and kill the end. In order to accomplish that, I'm prepared to make any sacrifice and accept any sins I must commit.
Why does it have to come to this?
So we need to do this again.
Yep. No way out of this. You have no choice but to vote. And unfortunately, the one being sacrificed this time is in fact Marco.
No way. Me? Why does it have to be me? You can't be serious about this. Guys? It's not like I was gonna interfere with your plans. And still, you just erased me. Just like that. So ruthless. Yeah, it's true. I'm your guys' enemy, but I didn't ever plan on harming any of you, I swear. And this is how it ends. Well, I don't care anymore. Screw all this. Whatever you're trying to protect, to hell with it. And to hell with my plans, too. Everything needs to just crumble and die and disappear for good.
there goes yet another team member. Marco Barbado has been erased as a result of the votes.
We did it again. How much longer do we have to keep doing this?
I'm used to staring death in the face on the battlefield. But to take your comrade's life with your own hands...
A few minutes ago, we were allies, fighting side by side. Enter this room, and we turn on each other. It's a pretty twisted system he's thought up.
Don't worry. Your death will not be in vain. Though that's a hollow sentiment in this current situation.
Even if it's to save the world, I doubt we can go to heaven after all this. We've stained our hands in far too much blood to be honored as heroes.
Man, I've had it up to here with this crap. We might actually save the world, but I'll never be able to sleep at night again.
Such a pain in the ass. How much longer are you gonna make us do this?
Congratulations. You have all earned the right to continue onward now.
Damn you!
If you feel such hatred, then continue your climb upward. Continue to select without being selected. I'll be waiting for you above.
We're coming. Just you wait. We will survive. And we will definitely kill you.
Well, at least we get to move on to the third floor, but we're down another team member. Welcome to the third stratum, mechanical section.
We've managed to climb up again.
By sacrificing the lives of others.
Ah, don't remind us of that. I'm trying hard to get it out of my head.
I don't think that needs to be said, Himeno.
Himeno, everyone already understands this. You don't have to say things like that.
Because not putting it into words will help us forget? If that's the case, the way you think desecrates the memory of those who have lost their lives. Just because you've forgotten about it doesn't change the fact that they're dead now.
We understand that very well, but still...
So we need to remember that we're the ones who killed them. Is that what you're getting at, Himeno? You're a strict one. But I suppose that's how you show your kindness.
Since we're the ones who pulled the trigger, maybe we don't have a right to forget. It's something we're supposed to remember. It might just be fitting that people shouldn't be allowed to forget their sins.
Himeno, I understand what you're saying. I have no intention of forgetting about the lives we've sacrificed. That's why I continue to climb.
Because they were sacrificed. That's a rather skewed way of looking at things. There isn't a single thing that the living can do for the dead.
Whoa, can't believe you said that. What about visiting loved ones' graves and stuff?
Perhaps I have a more clinical approach on these matters, but I agree with Himeno's opinion.
However much people pray, their message will never reach those who have died. Memorial services are held only to comfort those who are left behind, nothing more.
So you're saying that doing something for those who died is merely for our own gratification?
That may be so. Granting peace to the dead is nothing more than a delusion for the living.
We constantly obey the living world and follow our own desires. So don't force your reasons to move forward onto others. We need to move forward by our own accord.
Well, there's not really much that can be said. There is new equipment available in the generator, and now Marco's inventory is in our possession, so we can sell that stuff, make a little bit of extra money. But Marco is now gone as well. Not only George now, but also Marco. As for his fate materia, he dropped his telekinesis fate materia. So now we can give someone his telekinesis abilities, fortunately. But let's look at what we have to do for the next stratum. We have an Into the Fire, and then the DLC quest. And on the second floor, we've got another sub-quest for Forest Palace, which we're not going to do yet. Alright. So, let's see. There is one thing I'm going to talk about what I'm going to be doing about Judgment from here on out. In the last two, I have shown, or rather, the last floor, I've shown who the traitor is on camera. That is now going to be different. I'm going to be cutting out any hint of who the traitor might be. So I'm going to be cutting out the vision at the end of the battle, the voting for, like, the asking for your opinion on the traitor, and deep visions, and the voting of Judgment. So, you're not going to find out who the traitor is or who the traitor might be until we actually get to Judgment. Now, you might be thinking, oh, well, he'll just detect the traitor and not use that traitor in battle, and it'll be pretty crystal clear. No, I am not going to be detecting who the traitor is until I finish recording the episode before we go to Judgment. So, in the episode, right after the episode where we take on the boss of the floor, I'm going to be figuring out who the traitor is. So, I'm not going to know who the traitor is until just before we go to Judgment. So, that's going to shake things up quite a bit. But that aside, you'll get your first hint of that, because we're going to go back to temporary bonds. We could go to Forest Palace, but we have some rather strong enemies. So we might as well go to a previous mission and set down, let's see, who do we have? I guess we can start with this, and Agito. So when we get done with this quest, you're going to see more of what I'm talking about, where I'm not going to show a hint of who the traitor might be. So temporary bonds, this looks familiar. But this should be a lot easier since we cleared the stratum now. Alright, let's attack you.
Let's go.
And you can go burn.
Burn!
Who's this?
Well then.
Toya, let's move you forward.
Come on!
Good.
One less enemy to worry about.
Here I go.
This could actually potentially cause some problems, but we'll go along with it. We have concussion, which we haven't used yet. You throw a rock. Perfect.
Commencing assault.
And away we go!
Alright, Agito, let's move you forward.
Who's that?
Commencing assault.
And then Nagi, you can just float up here. Assassin's Blade and Satellite are both equal in damage, so we'll go with just Assassin's Blade. It's all around a lot cheaper.
You're off target.
And now the enemy phase.
You're off target.
Take this.
Just barely, of course.
You're off target.
Alright then. And that enemy's coming around to shoot mana. Not gonna do much damage though. More enemies incoming. Alright. Clear phase.
Let's go.
I'll turn you to ash.
Well then.
We'll just attack you.
How's that?
That takes care of that.
Get you out of the way.
I'll turn you to
And let's move Himeno closer to the stairs.
Yeah.
So we can also take down this guy.
Good.
There we go. There's another enemy gone. And Mana, let's have you focus on this guy.
Move out.
Alright, and then these two. We haven't used the sweep yet, so let's use that now. Basically does this. Pretty handy for taking out groups of enemies.
And away we go!
Or if you don't want to get hit yourself. Alright, this guy. Let's use Cruel Step on him.
Here! This one's a killer!
And not quite enough to kill him, but
Too slow!
still a lot of damage. Let's have Show move over here. Defer over to, we'll defer over to Himeno. Go up here.
I'll turn you to ash.
And we'll just wait.
You're off target.
Get out of here. And you, sir, are so screwed.
Let's go.
Alright, let's
do
move
this.
our team members
Let's
up
begin.
here.
Then let's begin.
I'll turn you to ash.
Himeno, you can move all the way up here.
Yeah!
And just burn this guy to a crisp.
Burn! Is that all?
And it just leaves
Well.
2 more guys.
Let's go.
Let's get this show on the road.
Alright, Agito, you're gonna be the best way of getting around here. Let's use a stealth step.
Over here!
Enough. Alright. Oh.
Let's do this.
Okay.
Then let's begin.
Oh, I'm
Commencing
really
assault.
at the spot now.
Guess we can start moving, Nagi this way. Assassin's Blade, long range, but it's not gonna reach far enough. Sure, let's use Wind Walk, because we haven't yet. Raises
Let's do this.
agility. I got another plan.
Let's go.
Let's move Show over here. Oh, we gotta be a bit closer. Can we get close enough? Probably not. Nope. Alright, so then wait.
Well,
Actually, that might not have been a... This might not work.
let's begin.
Nope. Can't... I was gonna defer over to Show, but... Yeah, I didn't get that chance.
Oh, I'm really in the spot now.
So wait, we might be able to throw something to that guy. Oh yeah, we can. So we're gonna do that.
How'd you like that? Here I go.
You're off target.
So let them attack.
Too slow!
Let's go.
Let's
So
go.
now let's finish
Oh,
these
I'm
guys
really
off.
in the spot now.
And just in case, move behind you. And Assassin's Blade.
Move out.
Bam!
Let's get this show on the road.
And that guy's gone, and that's the end of the mission. Did we get the S rank? Let's find out. Yes, we did. We no longer have to come back to this mission. Just claim our experience. Get a few gift points. Alright, now you can see more what I was talking about that I'm going to be cutting out footage. Because it's gonna build some suspense, don't you think? Anyways, let's just do our gift points and call it an episode. Show, let's go and invest a point to lock on. Himeno, let's invest a point into Frost Mastery. Toya, let's invest a point into Thunderbolt. Nagi, let's invest a point into Dive. Actually, wait. Do you have 0 gravity? No, you don't. Alright. Then Windwalk. Who else? Agito, let's invest a point into... Do you have Dimension? Yeah, you've got Dimension. How can I forget that, considering the terrible joke I made when we got Dimension. Invest a point into Transplant. So, with that, we've erased yet another team member. We went back and got another S rank. So, next time on Lost Dimension, we're probably going to be going to End Into the Fire. Got level 13 enemies all across the board. So, somewhat strong enemies. But I think we can take them. See you guys then.